welcome, listeners. That's it. To the week before E3.
E3 hype.
This is going to be all E3 all the time for the next however long the episode goes for.
I've got time.
Indefinite.
This is Pro Plays. I am Matt, and with me, as always, is Jared
Hello.
and Rob.
Hello.
Guess who's not here, though?
Yeah.
Interesting story.
I should have said with me is sometimes, actually.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they're not here.
Yeah, most times.
Most...
The Daniel part-time.
Unconfirmed. First time ever that something has not been confirmed on Pro Plays.
Not at all. Daniel is feeling a bit under the weather after a few brewskis. So he is not in attendance, so he won't get to input what he is excited for. Although usually not a lot.
No, we don't.
He is the least hyped person I know.
This is the problem. When you're a podcast in Australia, things happen. Like beers.
Beers.
Beers
This
do
can't be
happen.
avoided. It's culture.
Beers will probably happen during E3, so...
Oh, delicious beers.
Like I said, we are pro players and we play games badly. What have we been playing badly this week? Before we delve right into E3.
Dauntless.
Oh, Dauntless.
Sure.
Best game
yes,
ever.
It is badly a game.
New free-to-play
Oh.
from Epic. Fortnite. Crossed with Monster Hunter.
Delicious.
Except much more simple and...
We've had good
Better.
times. It's not that simple. You haven't played it enough if you think it's simple.
it's just the loot grind that I can't.
2 out of
can't
3 pro
stand.
players recommend Dauntless.
That's true.
3 out of 4 if we...
3 out of 4 if we
Yeah,
actually, if
part-time,
we're
yeah.
talking about he who should not be spoken of.
I've been jumping in on Outer Wilds,
Yeah.
which came
Same.
onto Xbox Game Pass.
What's that about?
Oh,
I haven't really
what
done much
isn't
with it.
what isn't it about?
Because I looked at it and I don't actually know.
Yeah, I've been playing it for definitely at least 5 or 6 hours, and I still don't know what it's about. I still don't know what it isn't about. You're basically exploring the solar system of this solar system in the game. It's not Earth. It's just this random
Similar,
place.
but just, yeah.
And you've basically got to... It's just like puzzles. But puzzles, you have to figure out where the puzzles are.
And what the puzzles do.
Yeah, it's
And explore.
it's very fun. It's got
It
a
is
great
good.
soundtrack.
Looks nice.
It plays very well. And it sucks you in.
There's space stuff.
Yeah.
I enjoy the space.
Flying in a spaceship and
Yeah.
jetpacking around. and
Jumping out of the spaceship without a suit on in the middle of space.
Definitely. Pressing the wrong buttons when you're
Excellent.
landing so you crash into the sun or something.
Get eaten by a mysterious monster in the middle of
A planet.
a planet.
Yeah.
And it
That
was
you
free
find-
if you have Games Pass, which obviously...
So
all
technically
sensible
not
people
free.
do. It's
Because
free.
technically it's
It's
$10.95 a
100%
month.
free.
But yeah.
What else you been playing, Wax? Anything?
Battlefield. Battlefield 5.
New map.
The new map is very good.
Loving the new map.
But no boats. It's set in Greece, in Crete, which is a Greek island
And there's
in the
beautiful
Mediterranean.
blue water.
Oh, so much
and there's
water.
no boats.
No boats. Just in the contrast for Battlefield 1, which had those maps which were huge
Yeah.
and they had huge water portions. You had the big
And there was
destroyers
lots of
come in.
boats.
Too bad
And you
the
can
rest
do
of the
all the
game is
things.
trash.
Battlefield 1.
It's not
Yeah.
Battlefield 4. Best game ever.
Oh, debatable.
Oh, welcome to the 90s when Battlefield 4 came out, though.
How good was it though? Oh, hang on. Let's recap the conversation. No, it looks fucking magical on Xbox One. Don't know what you're talking about.
Still
And
does look
now, in the 90s. Nah,
Still came out. a
not
long time
interested.
ago.
That's what pretty much
89,
all
thank
I've
you.
been playing. I think. Not a heap of stuff, but
Yeah.
it's all pretty good quality lately.
American Fugitive.
True.
Oh, delicious. Great game. Prison Break-esque Fugitive.
Grand
Who
Theft
is
Auto.
American,
Old school GTA.
old school GTA, graphically better. Average story. Missions are average, but it's very fun. House entering stuff is very cool. Time based with police arrival. Yeah, very good. Trying to prove your innocence on a murder which you obviously didn't do
By doing more murder.
by doing more murder and robbing of things.
Checks out.
Yeah, well, you're a criminal once, you might as well be a criminal again.
That's
Assuming
true.
that's how it works.
You know.
But that was very good.
Yeah, and you've been playing a few other things without cables, I believe, Jared.
Oh, Quest! Quest! Oh, where to begin?
A VR world with no cables and no setup.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, Matt turns up this afternoon. Let me just take a bit of time to set up the quest for you, Matt. Oh, done. Interesting. No cables.
Put the headset on.
It's very nice and seamless.
Yeah, very, and quality wise, I was very impressed. I was thinking like 16-bit, but
Well, you give it like another 10, 15 years and
Yeah,
just imagine
that's
what
what
it's
it's
going to
gonna
have.
be.
it'll be literally just a pair of sunglasses. on your
Like,
face.
you'll be wearing an Xbox. That's it. The Xbox will come out and it will be VR.
I haven't tried out the Netflix last night. And
Oh,
yet,
Netflix.
as Jared had explained to me, sitting in a big room in like on a mountainside villa,
Rob-
just watching Netflix on a big screen. When you choose the Netflix show you want to watch, the lights dim, the fire's on. Oh my
God.
god!
Rob screaming at the footy, me just kicking back in my Swiss mountain
Yeah.
lodge,
Sitting
watching
next
a
to me on the
movie,
couch.
just having a great time on the couch.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
But that's going to be a game changer on like flights and
Oh,
going to
for
people's
sure.
houses you don't want to go to.
Because it's completely wireless and
Let me
like,
just go into my little world because I'm here.
See you later.
it's run off battery.
Yep.
You don't need to have it plugged in.
Nope.
And everything's wireless.
Yes.
So it's just, that's the most amazing thing about
Yeah,
it.
And you can
It's
set up room scale or what is it, stationary?
Yeah, stationary.
So stationary is if you're just plonked in a seat, you can just set it up to
and it's
sync
just an
your inner
automatic
seat.
ring. Room is you basically outline your play area and
You outline it with a camera that you can see from outside,
yeah,
so you can see through the headset.
Ugh,
Another game
just-
changer.
Yeah.
So many things that you can do in this that you just don't think twice about.
Played some poker yesterday. That was pretty good. Shot a guy at the poker table,
As you do.
as you do.
Standard poker.
So, yeah, I give Oculus Quest a big old 10 out of 10, 100%.
Now we're just waiting
I
on
think-
more games.
The
Yeah.
only thing I didn't like, and it would be across all of the VR versions of this, with the Vader Immortal. So a Star Wars game where the one bit of it I played was like, it's called Lightsaber Dojo
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
I think just because the controls are so sensitive, the tiniest movements you could see. And it would be nice if they kind of smoothed that out a bit, just so it took a little bit more movement to actually move the
Yeah.
lightsaber, which obviously you wouldn't get as accurate
hard,
movement, but it just felt like when I was trying to hold it up and point at something, the end of the lightsaber was shaking all over this place.
But if I was holding a lightsaber, I'd be shaking as well. Let's be honest.
Well, definitely.
I want to get this Oculus Quest in a basketball court size room, map out that entire environment out, so I can then free walk around games.
And people have done it too.
But you know what's going to happen? Because you're going to be, like, running. or
I'm not
something,
running
and
with a headset on.
Because it doesn't, like...
Maybe I might leave like a meter gap where Guardian stops.
Yeah, you need a good distance because you're not going to be able to slow down. You're just going to smack right into the end.
I just played in the kitchen. Cooking simulator incoming, definitely.
True. Now, it might have seemed like we've glossed over a lot of details on these games, and that's true. Because we are getting to... Oh, I hope you're ready. We have got wild speculation incoming for the rest of this episode. We're going to go through all of the companies that are doing big presentations at E3.
We're about to spoil the whole of E3. So if
Yeah,
you want to be
true.
surprised, don't, because we're about to ruin it all.
So much
We're
speculation.
going to confirm everything.
It's not really speculation if it's true.
Exactly.
Exactly. So, let's get into it.
Where are we starting?
So we're starting with EA, which I forgot was happening because they're not actually doing a proper
Not even a
conference.
conference. They're not even on the run sheet, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
And they've only got one thing that anyone cares about.
So they've confirmed exactly what they're doing. They're doing a live stream for one day, I think
Yeah.
it is, or even like half a day. It's not their usual like hour
Yeah,
press
it's like
conference.
a YouTube live stream where they cut the different presenters talking about
The certain games.
certain
they're doing.
games. Yeah.
Which they've confirmed they are Star Wars Fallen Jedi, Fallen Order,
That looks great, by the way.
Apex Legends,
Apex content.
Battlefield 5, Madden and FIFA, which they always talk about, but like
FIFA, sports ball.
and Sims 4, which is interesting. I don't think they normally talk about the Sims at these things.
Don't.
They announce something
interested
during, but they don't.
To see, and I'm pretty sure, and I could be completely wrong, but let's confirm it. They're going to talk about the new Plants vs Zombies, Garden Warfare.
Oh, so there's stuff they haven't necessarily said they're doing, but they will.
I think there is
Okay.
definitely some other stuff sneaking in there.
Yeah,
But the big one, obviously, is Star Wars.
and that is up first. They know.
They know exactly what
Like,
people want to see.
I'm surprised they're still doing for this thing the FIFA and Madden, because everybody knows
It's going to
that's
be...
going to be coming.
Yeah.
every year we know the sports games are coming.
I think it's more so you can go to the wherever this thing is being held and play the games more than us watching it live.
Yeah,
But we'll have nothing better to do, so we'll watch and talk about sports ball anyway.
correct. Fallen Order,
Gameplay confirmed, so they said they're going to show us what it looks like.
which is
So
about
is it
time.
like what,
No
is it like
pressure.
an RPG sort of thing, or is it
It's
just
a
a story
third
action
person.
adventure, third
Yeah.
person?
Third person
curious
action game.
if it'll have RPG elements.
I hope so.
Like, I would love for it to be like Jedi Academy, like that sort of setup.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
if it's like you go to a menu, kind of like The Force Unleashed, where it was like, you know, you go into a menu to go to your missions. I don't mind that, as long as it's got a bit of depth to it.
Yeah.
But we will probably find out
I
at
need
EA.
to see if it looks like shit, essentially. Not graphically, it's going to look beautiful no matter what, but how does
Yeah.
it play? And we're probably going to get a pretty good idea of that.
Because it's
when
like
they show us.
Battlefront 2. That looks... Having gone back and played that on like a
Oh,
HDR
it looks
4K TV, it
incredible.
looks insane.
Sounds incredible too, mind you.
But obviously the gameplay isn't quite there.
Choke point, simulator,
Each to their own opinion.
I like it.
trash.
I like it.
Trash.
But
Yeah, you've been playing it non-stop.
yeah, flat out.
Fucking shit.
Results may
Apex.
vary.
Also, Skate 4. They're going to sneak that in there.
You reckon?
Surprise announcement.
No,
Yeah.
it's already out. Sure.
EA need to win the crowd over.
Skate 4 should have been out last year. Skate 4 is a game that we need. Not want, need.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think there'd be war in the world if there was Skate 4? No, there wouldn't.
When
Confirmed.
Xbox had Project Session pop up last conference, I erupted out of my seat thinking it was Skate 4.
That's true, yeah.
It wasn't.
No.
I'm still disappointed.
And this
Still
is how
hurt from
wars
that.
happen, Rob.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Still shook.
Apex Legends. I don't see what else they could really talk about other than future plans for different maps and stuff, new characters.
There's an event happening this week coming.
Yeah.
They haven't said what it is, but it's a timed event, which is the first for them.
Yeah.
and Apex.
Much like Fortnite's limited
Yeah,
time
exactly.
events and
So
stuff.
that'll be interesting to see if it'll tie in with what they're going to talk about at E3.
Man, Fortnite just keep coming back with the hits. They just know how to drag people back in.
Correct.
And work their workers to near
Yeah.
death.
Yeah, it's fine though. Someone's got to do it. Jokes. That's not my official stance on that.
Some people enjoy it. Haha, so they say.
Battlefield 5, I'm assuming it'll be a roadmap for the next year.
Yeah.
Because they've said Battlefield 5. They haven't said a new Battlefield. So,
No, they've said they're taking a year off Battlefield, so I dare say we're definitely not getting a new Battlefield. It's going to be, what DLC is after. Because they've... Is this everything confirmed? Now been released?
this is what's on their schedule. This is what they've said we're doing for E3.
Yeah.
But they haven't said exactly what
What
is
they're gonna-
in that, other than things like gameplay and this and that and the other. So, yeah, I'm expecting a few maps. Probably, I imagine they'll detail some more paid content, as in the
Ugh,
currency
fucking currency.
and characters. I am happy to skip right past the sport games because I'm going to just assume it's going to tick all the boxes of EA
Same
Sports.
shit next year.
What is it? The Journey? Tick. My Team? Or whatever it is in that? Tick.
Ultimate Teams.
Ultimate Team? Tick. What's the other one?
Ball. Tick. Sports.
Ball
tick.
Physics? Tick.
I don't-
FIFA needs to look a lot better. FIFA looks like they haven't turned the lights on in the stadium.
FIFA
So if I don't see FIFA with actual proper lighting, I ain't buying shit. And when I mean that, I mean I'll buy it, but I'll complain about it as well.
But surely it's like FIFA's one of the ones you wait to buy because it's the same game. Or do you actually buy them when they come in?
I buy it on launch because football.
True.
What are you, insane?
Some would say that.
my new players.
Yeah, I need the current teams and such.
Madden,
You don't
though.
play online anyway.
No one cares about Madden.
Are we going to
Move
buy
on.
Madden at launch?
Or in
That
Australia.
must sell huge in America.
Oh, of course
Yeah.
it does.
Because I swear nowhere else in the world understands American football.
I
I
understand it, but
bought
I, just,
one of them,
I don't need to play
and
it.
I played it like for maybe a day. And,
I like their story mode.
and then I couldn't really figure it
Their
out.
journey in Madden was fun.
The 2K journey's the best.
For
Probably.
the NBA.
Yeah.
2K
Yeah,
NBA.
that's the
whatever it
best.
is. Yeah.
That's my fave.
But
Um,
I don't like E3, so I'm worried about it.
And then, yeah, Sims 4. Which,
Wait, is that not out now?
well,
Sims 4?
I'm assuming
They're
it'll be
going
an
to talk about
expansion.
Sims.
Sims 5.
There's already 18,000 expansions.
Yeah, but
can't
that's
really-
their model now.
You can't really talk about expansions. We know they're there. That's not a surprise.
No, but new expansions they
Yeah.
haven't announced yet.
So I wouldn't be
I don't know
surprised
if you've met
they do.
EA, but this is what they do. This is all their conferences every year.
Just
Yeah.
give me a Sims game that's actually easy to use on a console.
Impossible.
we'll
So
talk.
actually, interesting thing. The only new game they've said they're going to talk about is Star Wars. Everything else is a sequel or content. So they're bringing one new game to E3.
So no Unraveled 3. Unlucky.
Well, that's the thing. Their last couple of conferences have
They've
been
had some
big
weird
indie things.
Yeah, and they had... What's that fucking game called where it's a 2-player breakout game?
The
Prison
Way
Break.
Out.
Oh,
And
yeah, they had that as well.
So good.
was
That
EA.
one's about to come out. You know, I think it
Oh,
was last
fuck.
year, the Drowned thing.
Dragon Age?
Oh yeah, Dragon
They
Age.
haven't mentioned that at all.
That's confirmed then, clearly.
That was a teaser, though, that they did last time.
There'll be a trailer. They'll probably release a trailer during E3.
Yeah, it would be...
Or it'll be at someone else's conference.
Potentially, this is the thing, it could be at the PC conference.
Ugh.
PC, as in like.
So they're going to be
correct?
So we
PC
don't wake
or
up during that.
Xbox. Because Xbox, I think, is going to get a lot of things because PlayStation
PlayStation
isn't
ain't
doing
even
stuff.
there.
But good time to move on to Xbox.
True.
Xbox, hype levels are high.
Very.
Sky high.
Phil Spencer came out yesterday and said that they've got 14 first-party games.
Yes.
From-
Not new games, just 14 first-party games.
But they're new games. They're new titles from their studios, aren't they?
Yeah, new, but they're not console exclusives. They're new games, they're not exclusives.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
14 games from the publishers that they are partnered with.
But you would assume they'd be exclusives.
No.
The way I
Like
Not at all.
the way
Playground
I
games
seen
and
it,
all
it
that?
was
There's other companies too.
14.
Not
Oh,
just
okay.
their companies.
the way I read that little article. Did it actually say 14 new games or just 14 games?
that haven't been shown before.
No, because that was including Gears of War 5.
Yeah.
Which has
But they're
been
not
shown
all
before.
exclusive, console exclusives. There'll be third-party games.
Definitely
too.
makes us look professional. Oh, no. They've got 14 of their games, and then they've got a ton of other games.
I don't think so.
Last year they showed like 36, didn't they?
Yeah, fucking 30 indies and 6 actual games.
Yeah. Either way, we'll find out. We know they're showing Gears 5.
Gears 5 is...
We can assume Cyberpunk's going to be at theirs, if Cyberpunk shows
Yes,
anything.
Cyberpunk's one of the things that they'll show, but obviously isn't exclusive to Xbox. And I think a fuckload of their stuff will be.
Phil
Yeah.
Spencer on Twitter. Just finished our final E3 rehearsal here with the team in Redmond. Feel really good about the briefing. Lots to show. We have 14 Xbox Game Studio games in the show this year. More
So they would be
first-party
exclusives.
games than we've ever had in the show. Fun times. So that's not new games. They could be releasing new content for old games. They didn't state. He didn't
Yeah,
state
true.
new.
That is true. But that's 14 first party, and you would assume exclusive.
So that's
if
all
not,
their...
not including PC.
That's all their studios that they've
Well, it's
purchased.
Xbox Game Studios, so yeah.
And I've chucked in some guesses of what they could be.
I've confirmed everything.
I feel like we're going to get Forza Motorsport 8, because it's been a couple of years since the mainline Forza series. Forza.
No, that's been pretty much confirmed that they're taking time off Forza.
Oh, really?
Yep.
No, they just haven't confirmed that they're working on it.
Yeah.
Which means they could be ready for an E3.
I feel like it's a
announcement.
next console launch, though.
100%. It'll be a next console
I
launch.
don't think we'll see anything
No.
here. It'll be a launch game for next console.
Yeah, but we'll
Sure.
see Forza.
Hmm.
We will see Forza at an E3 conference, I guarantee it. I'll bet you $100 cash right now. We'll see Forza.
You don't have $100 cash, so let's not make that bet.
I think
paid
Neither do
by
I.
I think we'll see a new console, like something to do with it. They talked about it last time. I think this time we'll see a little.
I reckon
bit
we'll get a
because
name, that's it. And maybe footage.
It's got to be more teasing because PlayStation.
What are the
is
names? What do you
big
reckon the
on
name
that.
is?
Anaconda's
Tarantula.
the code name, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
Because my
Xbox
Anaconda
Anaconda.
don't want none. Sorry.
Fuck, can you edit that out? Is it too late?
I have no idea what it would be called. I don't get these naming conventions.
Xbox
for
I just assume they're going to call it Xbox 360 at this point because
Xbox 2.
fuck the rules.
the Xbox 180,
Yeah.
Kickflip.
I don't
the
understand.
Xbox Ollie.
But I'd love to see what it's going to look like, but I doubt it. I don't think we're there yet.
I don't think we'll see it, but I think they'll talk about
And we
it.
might even see footage from this is what it's capable of sort of deal.
I reckon they'll literally just call it Xbox.
Talk about the flops.
The teraflops would be on point for them to talk
Mm-hmm.
about.
Give me them specs.
And now this is where this is actually relevant.
No, this
everything.
is not.
It is very much rumored that Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition will be one of those 14 games.
What else will there be? Moving on.
Age of Empires 4. They're two games that
Why?
could strongly be there.
It's such a... No, man.
They're either going to be part of Xbox or they're going to be part of the PC thing, but it makes much more sense for Xbox.
I reckon if
to
they
do it.
show Age of Empires, it's coming out during E3.
Fuck, don't even. You wanted to ask what I'll be playing all the way through?
Oh,
if
fuck
that comes
my life
out?
if that happens.
Oh.
What do they need to show from Halo to interest anyone?
Nothing.
What do you mean?
Like, does anyone care about Halo?
Hasn't it got a new
Infinite?
engine and stuff?
I don't really care about Halo too much.
See, there you go. Still doesn't care. Does anyone care?
I haven't even played it.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
care.
It's a bit of a...
No one gives a fuck anymore.
It's old as shit now.
yeah, it was very interesting the first 3 games, and then I just lost interest.
I think everyone did.
So yeah, Halo's another one.
Project Session, early access.
What is... Oh, that's
Project
the
Session, that's the
skateboarding
skate
one.
game that's not
Yeah.
skate.
Battletoads.
Oh, yeah, true. We'll definitely see
Something from
Battletoads.
Rare. True. There's either going to be Sea of Thieves, because like you said, it may not be new
Yeah,
games.
you'd think
or...
they'd show some content coming
Man,
up.
can you imagine new Banjo because of a game?
Stop it. New Conkers?
Oh, stop it.
Fable 4.
Fable,
we're
actually,
gonna
that
see
is
Fable.
very rumoured.
If they launch a new Xbox console with Fable and Forza,
Oh, shit, son.
done.
Yeah.
Because what else
And
we got?
Gears, obviously. Oh, no, Gears is on Xbox One.
Just looking through their studios. I mean, Outer Worlds, that could be another thing that they're showing that's not new, but...
That's what I mean. A lot of them... Oh, I think that's
Although
what...
that's not
the
Obsidian,
article we
is
were
it?
reading, a lot of them is, we know about the games, they're not new, but we're going to see them.
Yeah.
So there could be stuff we already know about.
Yeah, like expansive DLC.
Yeah, it's not going to be like, was it
so
last
could be
year or the year
DL
before?
Could be DLC
We're like,
packs.
we're going to show 72 games during our conferences. It's not going to be that intense.
Yeah.
Wastelands 3.
Oh, fuck off.
I don't even know what fucking
Yeah.
Wastelands 2 was like. I didn't even bother with it.
It's very trash.
Wait, the Outer Worlds. Is that the one we're playing today?
No,
No,
that's
that's
Outer
Outer-
Wilds.
yeah.
I don't know
Oh
how you
my
get
God.
confused. Outer Worlds is from the Fallout people. The Fallout New Vegas people,
Oh,
right?
I remember. That looks good.
Yeah, so we assume it's going to play like shit,
Yeah.
but be good.
It'll have really good story,
Loyal
decent
fan base.
satire, but the gameplay will be trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we're going to have to move on. We
Yes.
were worried that we would not run to enough time, but I think we're going to go overtime, because I feel like we've just spent like 20 minutes on Xbox.
Yeah, we don't have Sony to talk about, so... not
That's
a problem.
true.
So who the fuck is Sony?
Bethesda. They are up, they're next.
Talk about a Bethesda conference that I do not care about. And I'm ready for them to prove me wrong.
We know they're going to talk about Doom.
Yeah.
We don't. They haven't actually said that, but surely they're going to
It's
talk
coming
about
out in
Doom.
a couple
Will
of
they
months.
talk
Yeah.
about Fallout 76?
It's going to be so awkward. And knowing Bethesda, they'll poke fun at themselves.
They will,
'Cause
and
that's
they'll
what
get
they
booed.
do. Yeah.
I feel like they're going to get booed.
Yeah.
Will we see Todd Howard? Because I haven't seen him.
He comes out of his little... It's like
Is-
Michael Bublé at
Is
Christmas.
Todd Howard okay?
comes out of his cave. He'll come out. Oh, it's E3 season. Here I come. It's going to be very interesting because Bethesda, they don't fuck around. They're usually
Yeah.
one of the better companies, and they have screwed up a lot recently.
And they've got pretty tight conferences as well.
Yeah, they do. Their conferences are usually very awkward at times, but very good.
The 2 games that can redeem them, Starpoint and Elder Scrolls 6.
Oh, Wolfenstein DLC.
Do you reckon
Wolfenstein
Is it
VR?
Starpoint?
True.
Yeah, Starpoint. Do you reckon that'll get any...
Nah.
I feel like that's more likely to get stuff than Elder Scrolls 6 will.
Yeah, we might get a trailer showing what it's going to be about.
Yeah, I would expect a story trailer,
That's
but
it.
nothing
Yeah,
much
nothing
more.
else.
They
'Cause
won't
they-
do Elder Scrolls 6. They're pumping the
No.
online. They're just adding all their content online now.
Well, yes, but no, they've already confirmed Elder Scrolls 6.
Ah,
They did a
last
trailer
conference.
last year, but it was very basic.
It was just
There
a
you
logo,
go, people. That's
essentially.
how much I give a shit about Bethesda.
Wolfenstein VR though,
They could actually Wolfenstein
and is it True
could have
Blood?
DLC.
Actually,
or
Wolfenstein were great games.
Wolfenstein 3.
Yeah.
Do you know what they were based around?
Wolfenstein 2 Blood hasn't come out yet. The Two Sisters.
Yeah, but we know that's coming.
Yeah, and the VR game.
Yeah.
You can't have too much Wolfenstein, can you? Nah,
No.
it's fine.
Nah, because
Sounds
you've
best.
taken down
Punch Nazis.
some people.
Starpoint, but yeah, however they handle Fallout 76 is going to be. I can't wait. Like, I don't give a shit about the conference, but
Admittedly,
gonna be
we're not
interesting.
fans of it, but for people who've stuck with it, they've got it back on track. From what I can tell, from everything that I've seen, the
I feel
latest
like at this
updates
point
they've done.
you're lying to yourself and everyone else.
Stealth
I don't
announcement
play
of
it
Fallout
still.
5.
So they've added
True.
non-playable characters.
Single player experience, Fallout 5. Boom, done.
Have they added non-playable characters? Have they added anything that anyone cares about?
But that's what I'm talking about. The fan base, yes.
I don't think they have. The game's still shit. No one likes it.
Fallout 5 confirmed.
Oh, you wouldn't dare
Single player-
release that off the back of Fallout 76.
Single
I
player
feel like you
experience
would.
to get their team back. Get the squad together.
No, they'll be waiting for next gen. It's a very awkward time. It's that awkward between console
They
time,
can't really
time
fuck
period.
up more than they have, so...
No,
I don't know.
they'll let Doom and Wolfenstein come out and win them back a few fans.
Which are not mainline Bethesda games, if I'm correct.
Doom kind of is, but I guess it's more id.
But it's id,
than-
right?
than
And
Bethesda.
Wolfenstein is. That's Bethesda. But I feel like...
Doesn't play like a Bethesda,
Bethesda
game.
game,
It plays
yeah.
very polished.
Yeah.
It looks good.
But yeah, that pretty much sums up Bethesda. The tentative...
Will be interesting.
Be good to watch.
Stay tuned.
But-
Yeah, it's going to be fun to watch, and it's at a very reasonable hour.
Yes.
So I ain't losing no sleep over
One of the
Bethesda.
better ones.
Yeah, it's like midday or something.
And then we've got Devolver
Fuck.
Digital, which their conferences are always the best.
It's like watching an episode of Rick and Morty live.
Yes, I
Very
remember
similar.
waking up through the last one and being very confused.
Didn't they kill someone on stage in the last one? Or was
Yeah,
that
I
the
think
year
so.
before? Devolver don't give a fuck. And we have already confirmed, I think previously, we'll do it again. My friend Pedro will release during the Devolver conference.
Either that or the
Don't even.
direct.
Just turn your charger switches now, ladies and gentlemen, and get money on your account.
Already on it.
You don't want to waste time putting money on your card. My friend Pedro will release during Devolver.
That's true. And then we would just
They wouldn't let
we won't
Reggie
watch
steal that
anything.
thunder. I don't give a fuck if Reggie's not there.
What other games does Devolver have coming out? They
I think a lot of their games have come out.
Did they have that one where the person you can pick up like whatever and use it as a weapon? You got to run around killing all the people.
Oh fuck, the one with
Grand Theft
Tim
Auto?
Schafer?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they do have that. That looks cool too.
Although I've just realised, I'm pretty certain he's making a cameo on the Kind of Funny showcase. So
That might be there
maybe
too.
they've got that.
Yeah. Devolver, yeah, will always be interesting though.
Yeah,
Like, it doesn't matter what they show.
it'll be entertaining,
And they're going to show a shitload of games that we don't know what they are, and they look fun.
and they're always great. Their games are quality.
Correct.
They might not be my cup of tea all the time, but they've got a very
Serious
well
Sam
curated.
4?
They do Devolver? Is that Devolver?
Yeah.
Sweet Christmas.
Serious Sam 4 confirmed. Planet Badass.
Fuck yeah. VR? There's a Serious Sam VR game. I think it's terrible though.
Well, I had no idea about that.
Serious Sam on
Wait, is it
consoles.
out?
Under development, didn't it say?
Yeah. Under development, yeah.
Just
There you
another
go, Serious
confirmation.
Sam 4 confirmed. First heard it here on Pro Plays.
Yeah. Now, the next one is one we really don't pay attention to all that often, but I feel like this year's going to be different. It's the PC Showcase, or whatever they call it. And this year, Epic Games is going to be like their major contributor for a lot of the stuff there, which is big.
Let's hear your people go boo whackers.
Boo.
For Epic Games. Your people.
Eh.
Yeah.
Yeah, there they go.
Yeah.
To be too aggressive, his people.
I mean, we could be getting a fair bit of
Dauntless
Epic
DLC?
Store exclusive announcements,
Oh, that's going to piss people off.
which will, but that could also be game announcements.
True.
Like that's why it's a lot more interesting than it usually would be, because now that Epic has their own platform,
Yeah, it is
it's a bit of a game changer.
it's heated things up a little bit. Dauntless content potentially as well.
I think there'll be some
A
Fortnite
lot of
stuff,
Fortnite.
Dauntless,
Fortnite.
the
A
other
lot
games
of
they have.
Dauntless.
Well, like actually, a lot of those games that were announced to be on the Epic Store at the Game Awards, they could all be getting release dates
True.
now, because Rebel Galaxy Outlaw still isn't out,
No, I'm ready for
and I
that.
very much need it.
I've never seen it, never heard of it.
Looks
The VR component to the PC conference as well.
I think there'll be a
Perhaps.
bit more like than PlayStation's not around, so
Oculus in there anyway? They're going to come out and say, is Zuck's coming in, swinging? Do you reckon?
They do it at the PC thing.
Coming
That-
through
yeah,
the roof
probably
with a
not.
helicopter and zip lines and...
I don't know if you've seen the PC conference. That's definitely not happening. It is the worst, most boring conference.
Quest wasn't
of
around
all
there
time.
though, so...
You're not wrong.
but then I feel like that's something, because technically that's not a PC thing.
No, Upload VR are doing their own conference too. So
Okay, yeah.
so that's probably all going to be Quest stuff there.
Yeah, and that it's just one of those things where there could just be trailers that come out during E3.
Or it could be a heap of hardware talk no one gives a shit about,
Correct.
which we could probably bank on right now.
I fully don't give a shit about hardware unless it just... Now I just need it in my house, working,
I wouldn't
done.
worry about staying awake for the PC one, folks.
Ubisoft is up next, and
Watch Dogs 4. Wait, have they done 3 yet?
3. It'll be 3.
Fuck.
That's very much rumoured, and it's going to be
London?
set in London, apparently.
I'm in for some Watch Dogs London action.
Yeah, I liked Watch Dogs. That was a good game.
Make it more gritty than number 2. It was a little
Yeah.
bit too cartoony fun.
It was very fun.
Also, police officers without guns,
What?
because they're not allowed guns in the UK.
Ah, true.
Yeah.
Stab-proof
That's
vest,
the
though.
opposite to America.
Yeah, it'll be interesting because, there won't be as much
Shooty.
Shooting, yeah.
Maybe it should be about hacking because Watch Dogs.
Is about hacking.
Yeah.
They're
be
also
ridiculous.
confirmed. There's 3 unannounced titles, which I'm pretty certain we're assuming that Watch Dogs 3 is one of those.
Yeah.
Splinter Cell.
Splinter Cells, that was confirmed, wasn't it?
Potentially.
No,
No,
Yeah, it
they've just
was.
been hinting at it.
Definitely confirmed
no, it's not.
by me now.
It's confirmed now. It was
Yeah.
confirmed by the drunk guy on Twitter.
Yeah.
And then he was like, no, it's not happening.
Jokes, everyone.
Jokes, tricked ya.
Too many beers like Daniel.
Except Danny's not confirming anything.
No.
Ghost Recon Breakpoint
Oh,
is the other
Keen to
one.
see some more of that.
I think it's going
Yeah.
to be delicious. I missed out on Wildlands, missed out on that whole train because I just never pulled the trigger on buying it. So I think I might get into this one from day one.
Yeah, I see it very much as the same as Division, but
It's
more
not a game I
tactics.
need to see at E3, so I'll be interested to see what they show.
Yeah,
Because I'm just going to watch it and be like, yeah, I already know I'm going to buy it. And it's not. It doesn't show that well
So-
unless you're playing it.
Ghost Recon Breakpoint, I'm pretty sure they're going to confirm a no matchmaking 64 player raid. So, because that makes fucking sense.
What else are we expecting from
we
Ruby?
know they're not going
More
to do
Far
Skull
Cry
and
stuff?
Bones.
No.
Oh, actually,
God, I hope not. It just came out.
It'll be
didn't it?
DLC.
No, they've already
No.
done their DLC. They had a roadmap.
was
Wait,
that
was that
another
other one the DLC? The new
Oh.
one? That was DLC, wasn't it? Or was
No,
that
that
supposed
was an
to be
actual game.
That was a game.
Yeah.
Oh,
Assassin's Creed? We pretty much know there's going to be another Assassin's Creed
oh, yeah, of
announced,
course.
They said they're year off.
but they're going to talk about the next one, as in this
Assassin's
will be the
Creed
next one. It's not coming out this year,
Sim-
Well,
but
it could be. It's a
Symphony?
year away.
Yeah.
I suppose that might give us the title.
it's a Viking setting apparently.
Fuck if that's true. Nin-
I think Mario and Rabbids too.
Yeah, Nintendo
Some
collab
sort
of
of-
some sort.
Maybe even just a Rabbids game or a Rayman. It's nearly time for another Rayman game, isn't it?
Bring back
It's been a while.
Bubsy.
They've released Rayman on everything. They
They
just
did bring back
recently. It was
Bubsy.
Bring
shit.
back Bubsy again.
No one wanted it. No one wants it.
Oh,
I don't even want Rayman, for God's sake.
Yeah.
But it's only from Nintendo, because they have a very tight-knit relationship with Nintendo.
Yes.
Just released Assassin's Creed.
3 remastered.
Apparently it's not even remastered, it's just a mobile port.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, they fucked that up. But they still calling it remastered. Very interesting.
It probably looks the same as it did on
I think that's the thing,
old
yeah.
consoles. Yeah.
That's the thing.
a new Anno game, maybe?
No, actually, they could talk about DLC for Anno 1800.
Oh, and they confirmed, what's that stupid game that's never coming out? Beyond Good and Evil's not going to be there.
Oh, Beyond Good and
Yeah,
Evil
so
2,
they
yeah.
said, don't expect it. It's not
Which
coming.
is
But then,
disappointing.
surprise, here they are.
Because that looks like a real... Like, everything they've said about the game is like, sick.
Oh,
Can you bring
100%.
this game out now? And then they're like, nah, so it's still
no.
cooking.
Here's some developer diaries, though.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Here, get into our exclusive early access club.
Yeah.
By the way, we're not giving you early access
you don't get
for
it.
like 5 years.
Psych.
I'm not super pumped for Ubisoft, but generally they come out of the blocks and it surprised me.
They've usually got 1 or 2 things where it's like, I'm probably going to
fuck,
get that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, when Starlink got announced.
True,
I was
yeah.
like, fuck, where the fuck did that come from?
I wouldn't be surprised if they had a Starlink sequel or some sort of content for it.
Well, they've been doing a fair bit of content, so a sequel's
Yeah.
wouldn't be unheard of.
But then they've canned the toys line, so
Fair.
clearly that's not working. But the game
Is that
itself,
the clip-on shit?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that was
But you can play without
the
that.
worst.
You don't
Yeah,
need
no,
to do
it was
the
just
toys.
the worst, though.
I get what they were doing. They did it when toys were a big thing. Toys and
Yeah.
games and amiibos and shit.
I know.
Yeah.
I think actually, Settlers 8 or something. The Settlers.
What the hell is that?
So-
This
a
is a
PC
cool
game.
game.
Are
It's a
you
cool
trying
game.
to sneak Age of Empires into this?
Pretty much, it's Age of Empires, but better.
Steep 2?
Steep
Actually,
two-
yeah,
Steep
Steep-
1? Does that even exist?
I'm pretty certain there's rumours about a new Steep game. What would you add in though?
Kinda hope not.
Just
Oh,
some
new
content,
snow? I
you
don't
know, some
Oh,
yellow snow.
The Crew 3? Maybe?
Maybe.
Whatever happened to the Crew 2? Because that game was a banger when it first came out, and then I just finished everything, and then nothing else happened.
They have done stuff, I think. The content's
Real
been-
quick, back to PC.
Breaking news?
Not breaking news.
Breaking news?
Breaking news.
Breaking news, sure.
Breaking to me, 'cause I haven't heard this.
Evil Genius 2
Oh!
at PC is,
Yes!
I think it's confirmed.
Yes!
And an unannounced game which people think is a new Sniper Elite.
Fuck that.
But Evil Genius 2, that's
Oh, I
a
can't
long
wait.
time coming.
That's such a good... Have you played the first one?
I have still not played the first one.
It is so... We'll
What is
install it? It's base building
Oh, you lost me.
Real-time strategy,
Real
but...
time.
Dr. Evil.
I'm
Yeah.
out.
You're actually
Ah,
Dr.
you
Evil.
got me back in a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're
You set
stopping
up-
spies from attacking your base.
So let's see. You're on an
Okay.
island. You're building out a base, and then there's agents coming in to see what's going on. So you've got to dress up the base so it's not a base, but then you can put in traps to kill the agents, and
Alright,
then you
sell
got to go
me
and
again.
got to go and do heists and stuff. And,
Alright, I'm in.
yeah, it's very.
I'm
good.
interested.
I'll download it. It's
Sniper Elite, though.
It's on your PC.
Talk about constant mediocre releases. Please stop it.
So Sniper Elite, the very first one that came out on PC back in 1974,
That was really good.
was actually one of
That
the
was
best
really good.
shooter games I've ever played.
And
The
they-
bullet drop, the wind, for the time, it wasn't 1974, but it pretty much feels like it was 1974.
It's a long time ago. Now.
That was brilliant, and then they just went arcadey as fuck, and they ruined it.
Well,
And they made added lots more things like, oh, you can have a pistol and you can run around and do all this stuff. It's like, no, I just want to be a sniper. That's the point.
well, they released recently the
Italia?
number 2
No, they like
remaster,
Ah, they did too.
and that got pretty. People like, oh, wait a minute, there's kind of trash controls.
Yeah.
Probably didn't need to be remastered. Like,
Or if you're going to remaster it. Don't
Yeah.
release
Remake.
it the same broken shit.
Yeah, remastering is just not slapping it on another disc.
No.
Alright, but that was the brief aside. I think that's everything from Ubisoft as well. I can't think of anything else that they're going to be doing.
Black and white.
Can't myself. It's going to be on Good and Evil in the next decade first.
And the, I guess, replacement for Sony is Kind of Funny.
Kind of funny.
Kind of Funny Games
Excellent.
Showcase at E3, which is a big step up for them.
Big deal for these guys. That's huge.
These guys are great, though.
They don't fuck
These guys
around.
have endorsed us.
Mm-hmm.
At least
Endorsed.
100%.
Mentioned.
Endorsed.
That's,
Endorsed.
It's,
He
yeah,
touched me. So
that's true.
Greg Miller has touched my shoulder whilst talking to me.
So glad you specified where.
Maybe I shouldn't have. I should have left it up to the imagination.
They've confirmed that they've definitely got AAA titles.
These guys have got contacts.
Yeah, so
And
there's
especially with Sony people.
Me being
so
one.
it wouldn't surprise me if Sony handballed a few E3 caliber announcements to
True.
the Kind of Funny team because Sony aren't going to be there.
I think the knowing what was in their last showcase they did, I'm not expecting anything too big like AAA's, but indie AAA's.
It was their last one was almost like an indie showcase.
Yeah, like there wasn't much there that was like, holy crap, this is huge.
Their big game last time was the Yakuza announcement.
There is nothing wrong
Yeah.
with that.
No, not at all.
Indies are the...
No,
I
and
love it.
That's just that's what to expect.
somewhere I feel like E3 needs to have an indie conference.
100%.
Like you could just do it and have an hour of trailers.
Yeah.
Like that's all you need for indie.
And that's
Kind of
almost
like
what
PAX with its whole indie section. That
Exactly.
was brilliant.
that's pretty much what Kind of Funny is.
meet
too.
the
It's
developers.
them talking briefly. They've already confirmed. I think it's 62 games to be shown. Not necessarily all new, but 62 trailers or games will be shown.
And I'm sure at E3 there's an actual indie section, but it's just
There is
when
they've
you're
got
not
that-
there.
I can't remember what
so
it's called.
hard
It's
to,
off-site, yeah.
I'm
Intense.
not sure.
I remember watching it last year. It was very strange.
But
That's
it's
where all
so
the hippies
difficult
go.
to find out that stuff when
Yeah,
you're
you
not
don't find
there.
out.
So
And
that
I think you confirmed a new Star Wars game. Showed it Kind of Funny. Is that true?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you said they were wearing Star
Oh
Wars
yes,
paraphernalia
they've just on their Instagrams on the gram.
on the socials.
Let me just check.
While the same day that they're recording the showcase, because it's all going to be pre-recorded, there's things of them in Star Wars outfits.
And we're talking about
So-
the guys that build hype from pretty much anything, so they know that what's going to be interpreted as,
Yeah.
why are you wearing Star Wars stuff when you're talking about trailers?
Yeah, and I know they've got a cameo from Tim Schafer.
Greg
as part
Miller
of
as
it.
Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Champion.
So like I,
It could be a fucking mobile game. Who
it could be a
knows?
mobile game
But,
as long as it's good.
but they know that they're going to confuse people by putting that up.
Yeah.
Like, wearing it during the conference and releasing it on social is very different things.
And Greg Miller is going to be doing the Jedi Fallen Order thing, so it could just be part of that.
it could be.
But yeah, I have no idea what to expect from that.
It's going to be fun. That's all I know.
Yeah.
It's going to be a shitload of fun. And it's going to be well presented, all pre-recorded. No awkwardness unless they want it to be awkward.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
And the next one, which is a big one,
Oh, shit.
but it's got one big thing, but it could also have shit all for the rest of it. Square Enix confirmed Marvel's Avengers is going to be there.
So it's a Marvel Avengers conference featuring Square Enix.
100%.
Correct. Now, I know-
MMO RPG.
yeah,
already-
that's basically
yeah.
what they've said.
They've said that.
Fuck.
Games as a service.
Yeah.
Are they tapping my phone? Because I've been mentioning that since, like, forever.
Co-op, etc.
Oh,
And I've seen some people being like, "Oh, it's Marvel Avengers. It's going to be a PS4 exclusive because it was like Marvel Spider-Man." Fuck off.
Yeah.
It's Marvel's because it's a Marvel product.
Correct.
I just want to put that out there because
But
I just like.
I think same universe isn't out of the realm of possibility.
No, definitely.
At all.
Although
It was
this-
PS4 exclusive. Like,
It won't
PlayStation
be.
aren't welcome at E3.
They won't.
Let's be honest. So,
It's because they own it. They don't need to be welcome.
yeah.
They win every year.
a lot of speculation around in the trailer or like the original trailer or something. It's like heroes, kind of like a heroes aren't welcome anymore type vibe. So the idea is that, yeah, Avengers reassemble rather than.
Stop it.
So like it'll be interesting to see what it is.
Is it coming out this year?
If they can make it,
Fucking
like,
hope so.
MMO RPG, which has been sort of semi-confirmed, but then have like add-on X-Men stuff.
It'll be
Add-on
no,
this, add-on that.
because this is the thing. It's Marvel's Avengers. It's not based off the movies.
Yeah, it's
People
nothing to
think
do
it
with the
loosely
movies.
will be, but that
So-
means you've got X-Men, you've got
So
Fantastic
it's
Four, you've got
so
Deadpool.
it's basically just Marvel MMO, pretty much.
yeah, you've got every character available.
Wolverine,
Games as a service.
Exactly. I
Confirmed.
believe it's actually Snicked.
Schnickety Schnick.
Yeah.
Ah,
Who's that? Chainsaw Bob.
no one knows what you're talking
No. It's Snicked and Thwip.
Thwip.
I have to educate you guys. On
They're
Chainsaw
probably
Bob.
going to show Final Fantasy VII stuff.
Oh,
I
fuck
expect
that game.
I expect it to be a
Fuck that
full
game.
like 20 minutes of that conference. It'll be Avengers, Final Fantasy, and then
If I wanted to look
What
at
else
Final
does Square Enix
Fantasy,
do?
I would have played it on what? Fucking PlayStation 1.
oh, they'll also talk about Final Fantasy 14
I can't expect
online.
that either.
No.
But
They
this
have
is
to show
this is
Avengers
their
first,
money makers.
so I can turn their conference off.
Yeah. You have to
Realistically,
suffer through.
it's going to be late at night. No, it's not late at night. It's in the morning. I don't mind. That.
Is it 11 a.m.?
It's 11 a.m. Sony slot.
Yeah.
They took the big boy slot. We confirmed Avengers. How many months ago did we confirm the Avengers will be at Square Enix? And here we are.
Yeah. True.
We
Still
Well, 'cause
accepting
they've-
cash or sponsorship.
You have to say something.
Do we?
They would. Oh,
Ah.
Xbox. We were talking about this earlier off air. Xbox, Rocksteady, Superman, or some sort of game.
If
Okay.
Rocksteady show up anywhere, it's going to be fucking bonkers.
It would have to be
Superman
Xbox.
game.
It-
I don't
yeah,
think
well,
I'd
it kinda
really
has to be,
enjoy
doesn't
that.
it?
Either that or Kind of Funny. That's the only
Ooh.
two it could fit into.
Justice
I
League
feel like
game.
Greg Miller has ties at Rocksteady. / he's
I
been
just-
badgering them for a fucking announcement.
I
for
just feel like-
years.
Xbox has more money.
True, 100%. And they are throwing money at people to get,
Mm.
especially while Sony's away. Xbox just want to party without Sony tying them down.
Well, if they're throwing money around,
We are here.
we are here.
That's true.
roll
We'll
out,
confirm whatever you want us to
we'll
confirm.
roll out the
We
green
can do the
carpet.
Pro Players Gaming Showcase.
100%. Yeah, true. Rock and fuck, they have to, don't they? You can't
I
wait
feel
till
like-
next E3.
If they're gonna, well, they could if it's gonna be next gen, because this is the other thing.
Fuck.
Batman Arkham Knight had a lot of. It was like what PlayStation 4. It had a lot of like exclusive advertising and stuff for that. So I wouldn't be surprised if maybe it's in a state of play.
True.
Next up,
That's incredible.
This isn't new.
I know, but I haven't seen this bit. 'cause I
Jared
don't
just
really-
rewatching Pedro stuff. My
Yeah,
friend
like
Pedro.
let's shoot a pan, then shoot a bullet into the pan, and shoot somebody else, and then kick the pan into somebody else, and shoot the pan again.
It's coming out during the conference. As well.
Oh yeah, confirmed. But pans confirmed, definitely.
Nintendo Direct at E3 is always entertaining. They have the best presentation, I think, of any of them. As much as like Xbox is like, we love having the fans, and Ubisoft being like, we swear,
Yeah.
and Sony just having very quality presentations, I think Nintendo is always the most fun.
Correct.
Even with Kind of Funny there, I still expect Nintendo to be better because
What's on?
Nintendo's just that like, we're
Reggie,
silly.
Kind of funny confirmed.
Oh man,
Woo!
don't even. He's not going to be at Nintendo.
Like he's going to show up on the Xbox stage.
I feel like Nintendo's going to lean heavily into the Bowser thing
Yeah.
with their directs.
they have to. They have to introduce him in a very positive manner.
Year of Bowser confirmed.
Oh, yeah, that would be so good.
That would be excellent.
So what are they talking about?
Well, they're probably not going to be talking about Pokemon Sword and Shield because we've got a
Pokemon.
direct coming before E3.
Why the fuck are they doing a direct 4 days before E3? What are you up to, Nintendo?
Because there's a lot of they can't fit it in. Their direct's like what, half an hour at E3?
Yeah, but then they do Treehouse for 14 hours.
Yeah, but that goes into way too much detail.
I remember the Smash Bros. Thing and me falling asleep instantaneously.
Mario Maker 2 has already had a direct, and although that's only coming out in July, they usually
They'll have it
do
in
whatever.
there.
So they're confirmed to have already been.
And they're not
By
talking about
E3.
hardware, so therefore the Direct they're going to confirm a Pokemon console.
That's what I
Confirmed.
think. Yeah.
Confirmed.
So
Pokemon Gun and Shotgun, delicious.
Fuck.
true.
And they supposedly
so-
are only talking about 2019 stuff.
Exactly. So we've got what games have we got in the pipeline
Do you think?
that might be coming out? Metroid Prime 4,
Metroid
But
Prime,
that
they
got
started it
rebooted,
again. Yeah,
so maybe
no
not.
way.
Animal Crossing definitely.
Oh yes.
Animal Crossing's coming out the end of
Fuck.
the year. It has to be.
That'll be out
Oh.
tomorrow.
We haven't even seen it.
Confirmed tomorrow.
I can't remember
Luigi's
what else.
Mansion?
Luigi's Mansion 3. Yep, definitely.
Do you think?
I'd be
Nintendo-
happy if they just bring out the 3DS games that they just released.
If
on
they were
Switch.
just to go like, and one more thing, and then just like Super Mario Sunshine 2.
Fuck. Stop it. I
I
wasn't
would
even thinking about that
fucking kill
until
for that.
now.
Another Super Mario game would be
Yeah,
super
fuck,
good.
Odyssey, bring back
Odyssey's been
Sunshine.
like, what, 2 years?
Yeah.
Nearly? And
Not
Odyssey
gonna-
was amazing.
Fuck, I wish you didn't say that.
Sunshine 2 or Galaxy...
That's all I'm going to think about.
Sunshine 2 or Galaxy 3. Maybe a new Zelda game.
You think it's too soon? Zelda feels to me bigger than Mario now.
And also they're only talking about
Like
this year,
bigger
so it's
scale
so
games,
hard
yeah.
to say.
I really want.
But I don't trust them when-
Nintendo console. That's not a mobile console.
They've said they're not talking about hardware, so you
Yeah.
can get that idea. Yeah.
No, but I'm just saying I want one. I don't
So
give a
do
fuck
I.
what they're talking about,
I
but I
want a
just
big,
want. I
powerful
want.
beast.
Yeah, I just think. I feel like they could get away with it.
That's what everyone said, but obviously
just-
it's going to be another year away at least.
I think it's they don't necessarily want those sorts of games on their console because that's a whole different market that they can't keep up with.
And
Whereas
now they're learning not to bother.
They
So
don't
they
have
do
to.
their own
They just have to
thing.
make me one. I don't
because
give a
their
shit
games
else.
perform so well on their consoles, like what Smash Bros and like Zelda and all that, they're like 2 gig games, 3 gig games, and they're
Don't get
huge.
me wrong, it's essentially what the Switch is when you dock it. But, you know, just have a nice little good looking, maybe even something that looks like a Super Nintendo just sitting there. But
If anything, it'll be the opposite. It'll be all portable.
Mm.
No dock.
one can hope. One can hope.
Now, this is all the even more speculation. So PlayStation.
They'll turn up. You watch. They'll be like, boom, walk through the door. Dick
Surprise!
swinging around, dropping mics left, right, and centre. Oz. And then Kojima will just teleport in somehow, like a magician.
Well, this is the thing. Death Stranding we've had. In the last week, we've had Death Stranding
But
stuff.
have we had enough of Death Stranding in the last week? The
No.
answer is no.
No, but
not at
we're
all.
not going to get any more soon.
He'll be like, here's the game, surprise release for E3.
This is the thing. Final Fantasy VII remake or whatever is
Sony.
a Sony thing. So that's definitely PlayStation having a bit of a presence. Are we going to have more games like that, which are technically third party, but PlayStation exclusive?
They'll release Death Stranding 10 minutes before the Xbox conference, just so nobody watches it. Tactics.
Nah, won't work in Australia. People too busy downloading it.
Yeah, true.
Although, like I said, Japanese game makers very good at making big games small. So it's probably only going to be like 5 gig.
256k. Done.
But it will be interesting to see if any of the announcements affect only PlayStation. Because although they're not there, I'm expecting there still to be a bit of talk around that.
Now, what's the decision behind them not being there?
They just don't need to
State
be
of
there.
plays.
Yeah.
I've got State of Play and they don't need to be there because their console's not ready to show. So they don't want to waste a conference with, here's Shenmue 3 and
Ugh.
Final Fantasy.
Because it'd cost a
Yeah.
fortune.
Because if
to be
Sony
there.
aren't going to win E3,
And,
they don't want to show
and
up.
also,
I get it.
Ghost of Tsushima isn't coming out this
Sweet,
year.
don't play
Neither is
games.
any
No.
of the other games that we showed.
Correct.
Like, we still
So
don't have a
they'll-
release date for The Last of Us Part 2.
So they'll have a big State of Play, you'd think, end of the year / next couple of months.
I reckon, like
PSX
we said,
or-
they're not doing anything in June. So
Yeah.
they just did Death
Wide
Stranding
open.
2 days before June. I would expect a State of Play 2 days like after
1st of
June.
July?
Yeah, like
State of Play confirmed.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I wouldn't be surprised either. But yeah, they don't want to be at E3, so they're not going to win.
Yeah,
They'll let Microsoft have this one. By
because they got the
default.
console in the pipeline. So
Correct. And that's all
Nintendo
they're
will
worried
win.
about. Oh, Nintendo always do.
Nintendo, what? Nintendo did win one year. I think that was the one where it
The
was
one
Zelda,
where they showed Metroid.
Odyssey.
So they
Metroid
actually-
at the end.
yeah.
It wasn't even anything, just the
Do they
logo.
actually win, or is it just us saying they win?
It's the media, whoever gets the most positive
And
reviews.
it's also
they
different
do.
opinions.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
different opinions.
Like
A lot of the time, it's an outright winner.
Yeah.
like if
And when-
Xbox does Age of Empires during it, for me that's an instant win.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm hoping for.
For you and
But-
only you and no one else.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
not,
When
a,
they show
not a win for
Cyberpunk?
any of the other world.
Cyberpunk, then we'll talk.
Um,
We're just talking about E3 and not talking about Cyberpunk?
Yeah, we did.
I think they could be at either PC or Xbox.
Fuck you to be at Xbox.
I know, man. CD
one gives
Projekt
a-
Red.
They'd have a look at that PC conference and go, "Is this your stage? Bye. Where's the fucking cars? Where's the shiny lights? Oh, we've got a couch over here. Fuck off."
Is it red? No.
What a stupid fucking... Oh my god, what a waste of time. They will be at Xbox. 100%.
True.
CD Projekt
But you
Red.
never know.
They'll be at Xbox. Might even get a date for like...
Might even get The Witcher
Jason tries
47.
anything to go by. He reckons end of the year and then they'll delay it.
The Witcher.
Yeah.
He said it's not ready.
The Witcher
Yeah.
4 Wilder Hunt.
While working on
Hunt.
While working on
Cyberpunk. Because fuck all our employees.
Electric Hunt Boogaloo. Oh no, wait, that's just Cyberpunk 2077.
Hey!
Netflix is showing up.
Odd.
They haven't said what they're talking about, but I am fully expecting they're going to be like, we're doing like Telltale games. We've hired all the people
We've
who
had
got
all
fired,
the whole Telltale team. We
Um,
hired them.
and we're going to make them do it, but you have to play it through Netflix,
Netflix.
like Bandersnatch.
I'm okay with that, but more gamey.
Yeah.
Like, I enjoyed Bandersnatch, but I want more.
Give me
More
a dedicated
branching-
Netflix controller
Now
that
we're
I can
talking.
fucking order online and play their motherfucking games on a streaming
Or a
service.
Netflix
True.
game app, or have something more like just on a button, like.
Like a fuck, like
I
I
probably
guess you
will
could
too.
use Xbox, PlayStation controller, but like
True.
Well, I mean, streaming gaming is supposedly the future, and Netflix already has probably the largest streaming infrastructure in the world.
they could handle it. I'd say.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Mm.
It's going to be very
Australia
interesting to see what the fuck they're doing there and how we see
Yeah.
it. Is it just trailers?
They're probably just turning up.
they're not
to,
gonna do a
they're
conference.
probably just turning up to fucking stream the whole conference through on their service.
Yeah. Well,
That's
they-
probably what they're there for.
No, they said they're showing stuff.
Yeah,
doing
they're there
things.
for games.
Showing stuff,
They're doing, they're showing the bits.
showing their bits.
But it's
And-
very interesting. Google, apparently, pricing and like time frame
The
is
stuff that won't work in Australia is going
Correct.
to be released. Oh, very good. Very exciting.
Stadia,
I literally forgot about it
Stadia.
because our internet doesn't load it, so it's my memory also doesn't compute.
I've actually been loading up their website since we first talked about it 6 months
Still
ago.
working. More importantly than Google, though, Jablinski Games.
Jablinski Games.
Confirmed for E3.
Brutal
Confirmed.
Legend 2.
Fucking
Oh,
don't.
confirmed.
Stop it.
Jablinski
Was
Games.
that Ubisoft who made that? No.
Oh, fuck, was it though?
Let me look
Someone
it up.
look it up.
Hey, I can apply to become a Stadia dev. Why would I want to murder my soul?
But Jablinski being there is either going to be just hilarious YouTube videos with no video games.
Hold up. Developed by Double Fine. Designed by Tim Schafer.
Ooh!
Fuck.
Kinda Funny
Kinda
Games.
Funny
Games.
Has Tim Schafer.
Nah, but Tim Schafer's got that stupid game coming out.
Doesn't matter.
Brutal Legend 2 confirmed. You heard it here first, folks. First it was Avengers. now
Jablinski Games and Tim Schafer doing stuff at E3?
Can't-
Coincidence? I think not.
Can we get Greg Miller and Jack Black on the stage at once, though?
Wait, didn't they have Jack
Hilarity.
Black last year for something? He interviewed somebody?
I feel like he might have. They get a lot of people out of this track. The only person they haven't been able to get is Reggie, which is why I think Reggie might show up.
True.
Because while Reggie was at Nintendo, pretty much impossible to book him. Like, I called him, trying to get him on Pro Players, impossible. Can't get hold of him. Answering machine every time.
Yeah, he was, he actually was talking, I think we watched this, he was talking to Tim Schafer last year at E3.
Well. Brutal Legend 2, kind of fun.
So maybe they'll do the same thing, and then they're like, oh, by the way, we're in talks to make Brutal Legend 2.
One more thing.
One more
Kind
thing.
of funny, you're a big fan of
Well,
one
it
more
kind of
thing.
makes sense about with how long Jablinski Games been going?
Gay games.
Games.
Oh, like
6 months.
6 months.
So that'd be a good lead up to get promo for a Brutal Legend 2-esque type game
How many has he got? 1.8 billion
in
subscribers.
a day.
Not bad.
And he doesn't do
Still
any
hasn't played a
real
game.
gaming on his thing. It's all just hype of things.
We watched him
and-
play a game through an iPhone the other day because he couldn't work out the Elgato. So he's playing through a fucking iPhone. The guy's a genius. Fuck, that could be... I'm not expecting it, but I am expecting it 100% now. Holy shit.
Base level of Stadia is looking like it's going to cost between $180 to $240 for the base level.
I would
A
pay
year?
$10 for it because
Yeah,
I won't
a
work.
year.
Can you subscribe monthly, though?
Yeah,
Mm,
of course
yeah,
you
of course you
would.
can.
Monthly,
You'll
so
pay more for the month.
is that US?
$20 a
or-
month, $15 to $20 a month US.
Free trial, all the standard
So
stuff.
it would be, like, what, $30 a month? Yeah, or something ridiculous?
Why would I pay that?
Does it come with games?
Well, this is the thing, isn't it? It's supposed
Obviously
to be
it would.
like
It's going to launch with
how
games.
they showed
Free
on the
games.
very bad demo they played that lagged to shit.
Input lags.
Was you could be watching a playthrough of a game and then just be like, I'm in, done.
Yeah.
On from YouTube straight in. They didn't say you
Magical
needed
internet.
to. They said you didn't need to own the game. You could be watching a playthrough of Assassin's Creed and then just pick up where that playthrough finishes off and continue on. So, is it a service for every game ever created?
Yeah, well, it would have to be games that aren't.
There'd be like a YouTube Stadia thing.
We're going back in time to our Stadia episode.
Fuck.
That's gone through all the big names.
The biggest name of all being Jablinski Games.
This is true. Or Age of Empires. I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. You can't say those words around me when I'm drinking.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot this year, and it's one of those weird years where we know there's new consoles coming.
We're in between. That weird in between.
We know there's probably games like Cyberpunk that are going to be next gen, but current gen as well. What's this year going to be like? Is this going to be really held back, where they all hype it up, and then it's like, this isn't that great because everybody's waiting for
a lot of 2022 release dates coming up, and we're not getting shit.
All right, going to go through some generic fun questions.
I took notes.
What is your, Rob, biggest hope
Do I have
for
to
an
pick one out of my
announcement?
list?
You can do your whole list.
Burnout?
You can do,
New Burnout,
yeah.
which is not going to happen. Skate 4,
Mm-hmm.
definitely not going to happen. A possibility is a new IP platformer, like a cartoony platformer, like a Banjo or
Even
a
if it
Ratchet.
was like a new Super
Brand new
Mario,
IP,
or
don't
just-
care.
Oh,
Anything,
okay.
anything, new platformer.
Yep.
I need a good, big, fat platformer to sink my
A
teeth
new
into.
Banjo would be incredible.
Oh, and it's possible because Rare's there. But yeah,
And also the communication between Rare and Nintendo.
it can happen. But yeah, that'd be any one of them
Mm-hmm.
would be my biggest hype moments.
What do you think is going to be the weakest announcement?
What did I have here? Watch Dogs.
Yeah, just because we know
Watch
it's
Dogs
going to be
could
there.
fucking tank.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like, just it be a shit, look
It
like
could
a
be
shit
just
game?
me, but no one gave a shit about Watch Dogs 2.
Nah.
I don't think anybody gave that much of a shit.
And you
but-
don't get away with that 2 times in a row.
Yeah, true.
And also Star Wars.
Yeah,
With the
that's
potential to bomb. And I hope I'm wrong. But if it comes out looking like Titanfall, that's going to piss a lot of people off.
That's
Give me
true.
that wall running shit. Which they had to show in the trailer.
Yeah.
We realise it's fucking Respawn.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I hope I'm wrong. But Star Wars could tank.
Mm-hmm.
Could tank hard. And the socials will be out to get them.
The fans are very fucking
Between
specific.
Star Wars fans and
Yeah.
gamers hating EA.
Star Wars gamer fans.
Oh.
That's got to be the
hardest.
worst kind of people.
That
They're,
is your people.
they're the people I try and
They
avoid.
are
your
your
people.
people. You try and avoid them, but you also lead them and command them.
Fuck.
Jared, biggest hype.
Skate 4 for me.
Me and Jared will be up and about.
Skate 4. I want a good MMO. Like,
Console MMO.
console MMO.
So like the Avengers one.
Yeah, I'm hoping that, like, my biggest hope is that that's not going to be shit. I hope it's kind of like... Did you ever play WildStar?
I did.
I heard about it.
That was the best game ever. So it's
Is that the
kind
one where it had the living like ecosystem and economy and basically killed itself because people fucked it up?
I don't know.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
People
probably.
fucked with the economy to the point
Yeah.
where everything was worth nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
I think
too
you're
much
right.
or something.
Yeah. Yeah, so
It
like
was like cartoony, beautiful Diablo. Like,
yeah, a good MMO. So hopefully Avengers is going to be good. I don't even know. Give us a look at your list, Rob.
you pretty much read it like Skate.
Skate, yeah, that's probably my big one.
And it just seems like such a
Some
no-brainer
more
for
VR,
EA to
some
win
more-
people back.
Oh, for
Some
sure.
more VR content would be nice because that's my thing.
There
Which
is-
I just don't think we're going to get because,
we have-
as much of because PlayStation isn't there. And they usually
Yeah.
But no, the Upload VR, they're all going to be there.
Yeah, not
even
I-
for PlayStation.
Literally haven't.
not
yeah,
not
like,
PS,
they'll have
not
PlayStation
PSVR
people.
because cables. I'm a peasant. Come on now. Does Call of Duty do anything at these events? No,
Activision's there
because
but
I want some more content on Modern Warfare because that looks fucking
I
sweet.
don't think there's going to be much because we just got a Call of Duty trailer and we're getting a Destiny announcement. I think it's tomorrow.
and
Destiny.
So
This is another thing where PlayStation and Call of Duty have a bit of a partnership, whereas Xbox
not.
and Call of Duty don't. So if they're at
So you think
Xbox.
the Call of Duty announcement probably would have been PlayStation traditionally
Yes.
that we just
yeah.
had last week.
But geez, that looked good though.
But then it was like last year where
Correct.
Xbox came out and they had a Kingdom Hearts trailer. And as much as we had like 30 Kingdom Hearts trailers, it was surprising for
You're
Xbox to
underselling
have
it.
that.
There was way more than 30 Kingdom Hearts trailers.
This was the first Call of Duty like release that I've looked at and gone
Oh, yes, it
Whoa.
looks like all the other Call of Duties.
from
Yeah, same.
like from Black Ops
Yeah.
2. That the last one where I was wowed was Black Ops 2. This one, it's still the same stuff, but it looks amazing.
We
It
need to
doesn't
see
look
some-
like
we
the
need to
same-
see some gameplay.
Yeah, it doesn't look
Obviously,
like the
before we
same
get-
shit.
No,
I mean, I know it's not going to happen because it's Call of Duty. It's going to be the same thing no matter what. But it would be nice to have a Call of Duty that was a bit more... I don't know, the story was a fair bit more fleshed out. Nobody's playing Call of Duty for that, but like... They
I
have
play
the-
it for the story. That's my first and
Oh,
foremost.
as in, they know people focus on the multiplayer more than the story, so
Yeah,
they
yeah,
generally
yeah.
write for
hence they
that.
fucking left it out of the last
Yeah.
game.
Yeah,
And then
like,
they got crucified for that, even though no one plays it. Because gamers are gamers.
They can't win.
Yeah. And it's like with Battlefield. People are like, why'd you take Battlefield campaign and make it
Yeah.
this? And then they're like, I don't know. Guess we'll do it. Keep doing it
Yeah.
like this, and then they
People get angry about that.
I would like the other Elder Scrolls the new Elder Scrolls to be good, but then if that's going to be competing with my time with the Avengers and that is also good, then it's left me at a really painful point in my life where I need to make a decision.
Elder Scrolls is not
True.
coming out for at least 20 years.
Great.
It'll be, knowing Bethesda's cycle of release, it's probably going to be at least 6 years between. Although the last one was Skyrim, so.
Yeah.
Although, no.
Oh, we could
between
get a new
Fallout
Skyrim
4
fridge
and-
edition, microwave edition.
Because they will have taken
Can't
people
even
off
make that
Fallout
joke anymore. They've
4
already made it.
No,
to oh, what is it? Elder Scrolls 6. So the
I'd
team
get it
from
on
4
Quest though.
go to 6.
Shit, yeah.
All
Maybe
right, what do you think the weakest announcement will be?
Age of Empires, because you're the only one that likes it.
Oh, zing! Fuck. I
But
should've said
anything
that.
else?
All right, let me just check my notes. Week announcements.
even something that we haven't talked about, something that might be announced that you just
Something
don't
that might
expect to.
suck. Like,
Yeah, I think I'm with you, Rob. Watch Dogs looks like because 2 was good, but it was not great.
It needs to find its market. I don't think Watch Dogs 2 found a
And
market.
Animal Crossing Jesus, it's going to be amazing.
Oh,
Brutal.
Almost backhanded you. Whackers?
Look,
Big hype.
the biggest hype. It's hard to say
Age of
because
Empires,
there's
clearly.
a lot. Well, Age of Empires, yes. If they have 4, that'll be it. Like that'll be the best.
I just installed 3, and it was terrible.
I think it'll be something that's not been talked about.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's a lot of unknowns this time because there's so many games we know are coming out, and like we said, they're in like that.
Awkward.
They're in that
Mum's
limbo.
calling.
of,
Slovenia.
next console generation and current console generation. So whether these games actually come out or not, I would love for there to be a new Mario game. That would be incredible.
Give me Sunshine 2 now, that's all I want.
Yeah.
Now that you've said it.
But now they've said you've reminded me they're only.
Fuck, are
doing
we getting a new Mario
2019.
Kart?
Did we just
See, I
get
wouldn't
one?
be. I
No?
would, okay, I would call that a weak announcement.
Yeah.
Mario
You're a
Kart.
liar and a thief.
No, like, I'll
Mario
get it and
Kart
I'll
is
enjoy
weak.
it.
It's just like, let's just get Mario Kart because everybody loves it. Pop it
Yeah.
in there.
Because you haven't seen the new Mario Kart yet.
There is no new Mario Kart. Is
There
there?
will be. That could be amazing.
New Mario Party.
They just literally just came out a week
That
ago.
one definitely came out recently.
Yeah, a new one though. Come on, guys.
Yeah, my biggest hype. I don't think I know what it is, except Age of Empires 4. If
The
that
great
happens,
unknown.
the weakest. Ugh.
If you say Cyberpunk. Another backhand.
I honestly think that Bethesda will probably have the weakest stuff there, because
But announcement in particular, whackers.
but Cyberpunk isn't part of Bethesda, so it's clear.
Just a game. Like, it's just any game.
Like everything that Bethesda's got, because other than Doom and what was the other one we said? Probably Wolfenstein stuff. Like nothing's coming out in the next 5 years.
And they're not the sort of
Fallout.
company that's got surprise announcements. Like, we know they're
Nah.
surprises.
Fallout
if
5.
if they have surprise announcers, they're apps, and nobody fucking likes that.
Fallout 5.
To
Single player only.
yeah,
Not online.
Not happening.
to use one of their own expressions from their games, nobody liked that.
Yeah. We know exactly what they're working on. And their studios aren't big enough.
Are we going to
work
get
on.
hear anything about Diablo 4?
No,
Remember that mobile game?
That is BlizzCon, and that is Gamescom. And Blizzard isn't going to be at Gamescom this year, so
Because they just got destroyed themselves.
Yeah.
They played
they've
themselves.
got nothing to announce. That's
Too
why.
busy playing on their phones.
Where is that game? Because
No
I actually
one
wanted
cares.
it.
No, you
Do you have
don't.
Battle.net?
No.
Because you can sign up for announcements through that.
Good
I don't
luck.
want notifications. I want a game.
Good luck. And
That's all for our hype.
is that a wrap? Have we got a summary of what's going on over E3? Because fuck.
Oh yeah, so we will have an episode next week, which is unusual for us. We're going to have an episode a week for the next 3 weeks, I
I don't
guess.
even
We are
know if I can
working
deal.
full fucking time.
True.
People.
For the next week, starting on Friday, we will probably be doing a little bit of live streaming. Through Twitch, maybe through Facebook.
Definitely through Facebook.
Yeah,
Definitely gonna be some sneaky behind the scenes footage on Facey.
definitely. We are all gathering at our studio to watch the conferences and everything live.
Sneaky reactions.
We will definitely be doing our recordings of our summaries directly after. Or
Probably a let's play of my
after we
friend
watch them.
Pedro as soon as it releases.
Correct. Let's plays, everything will be happening. We're going to have guests galore. Daniel will hopefully be here and not...
Is he a guest now?
Daniel
Savage.
is actually
Oh,
Daniel
special
is actually a guest.
Ouch. We'll be playing
yeah.
retro games, we'll be playing new games, we'll be playing everything.
We're playing Total War 3 Kingdoms.
Shit.
I have to buy a PC for this, aren't I? God damn it.
Yeah, there's just going to be a whole lot going
of
on. A
content.
lot of
Jump
content
on
coming on.
All of the socials to keep up.
Interesting.
And if, I don't know, we'll maybe put out what kind of games we're going to be playing. And if you've got those games and you want to play along, if
You
they're
can
games
probably-
that are compatible with that, then we'll let you know when we'll be playing them.
You can probably kick the shit out of us online.
True.
Yeah.
Because as we know, we all play games badly.
Oh, he said it. The thing.
They said the thing.
Well, it's been a pleasure.
That's a wrap.
We
It
will
is.
catch you either post or
On the
during
flip-flop.
E3.
On the flippity flop.
And you will have our anger or our
hype.
joy.
Both. I'm bringing both.
Alright. See you at E3.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.